Ave cohort and good morning. We are here on this fine 20th of April. Gonna go get high in the F-15E. By which I mean altitude, literally. I'm not gonna do anything else here on this channel. But it is Saturday morning, so we're gonna go ahead and take advantage of that. Go up, do some cruising. Drink some coffee, and drop some weapons off the jet. Do a little bit of refamiliarity across the spectrum with the F-15E. Now just try and tighten things up a little bit because it has been a minute since I've been flying it. I've been spending a lot of time in the Vigan here in these last handful of weeks, so it's going to be a matter of trying to get back in the saddle to do what I need to do to make things happen. But let's go ahead and flip things over here. Should see everybody here in just a moment. And we got Creech here with us this morning. I'm going to say hello. Hello, Creech.
Good morning.
All right. I'm going to turn the engines on. I'm going to go ahead and take care of my laser code.
Doing some F-15 things today.
Yeah. Oh, that is not making the change. The engine's being off.
Hmm.
That is unfortunate. But not unexpected, I guess.
Strange, though.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to do change in plans there on that. Start with some dumb bombs instead. I can probably do laser guided bombs, but they're going to be stuck on 1688.
Mm-hmm.
Request rearming.
Yeah, for sure.
Copy.
All right. Save that track.
And when you got that mission ready to roll, send it my way and I'll go ahead and fly on it and try and get you some good clips.
Yeah, for sure. Setting up a bunch of different target ranges and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be some ships and stuff there too, so a little bit of everything.
Complete.
Multiplayer.
Low altitude, low altitude.
Okay, let's get these. MPD's programmed.
All right, here we go. I am in.
Carrying KD4s on those pylons. Just have to tell the system that's what I want to use. I do have one smart bomb with me.
Oh, nice.
I figured I would use that to attack something like an SA-3 site,
Mm-hmm.
because I can just kind of do that and not worry so much about it. And then follow up on the place with iron bombs.
Nice.
Get the alignment going. Now, while it's doing that, we'll figure out where I want to go fight. I think we'll start with the air to ground easy there at waypoint 3. And then if we really just kind of roll that one over, and then I'll step it up, we'll do some of the harder stuff and do some air-to-air fights.
Sure. Okay. Agree. Desert.
First things first, though, I'm going to go out and get some gas. I got to try and get a little smoother on that one.
For sure.
Tack in is for Mr. Tanker. He's on 40 Yankee and 255.
Sounds good.
So chime laser codes. It is still not letting me do it.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm. Well, that's not good.
No, not at all.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
All right, as soon as you're ready, we'll go ahead and take off and see how this works.
Sounds good. That won't be long.
I'm actually looking forward to doing a lot of backseat work in the F4. Once we do finally get our hands on it. I will
Yeah, me too.
probably learn to fly it, but I mostly want to do backseat things in that thing.
Nice. Well, I'll definitely be your pilot if you want me to be.
More than happy to fly with you, Faye, and Trigger, and whoever else.
Oh, yeah. Just doing my INS alignment and I'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
I had a brain fart and forgot to turn on my gens. I was like, why isn't my jet powered up?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. The other night on Teamwork Thursday, I went up and flat forgot to turn on the RWR in the back seat.
Oh, good.
The only reason I survived getting shot at by an SA-6 at all is because Reb killed the straight flush that was guiding it.
Oh, nice. Lucky.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I looked down and it's like, that looks an awful lot like a missile trail coming up. Why don't I have any alarms? Why don't I have any track or search pulses from anybody else behind me if I'm this far ahead with tank? Oh, damn. I forgot to turn the RWR on. Turn it on. Beep, 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 beep.
Oops.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Oh, I'm also in danger. Too quick. Okay, we're good. Oh, the rumble. Love it.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy the Vic, and I'm glad I'm learning that one, mostly so I can help Mander learn, what he needs to do so he's able to fight in the machine.
Mm-hmm.
But I love this jet.
Oh, me too.
Right, I'm a little heavy.
Me too.
Roll the power up a little bit more. All right, 55 miles to the tanker.
Better.
Texaco 2-1. Forward 1-1. Request rejoin.
Oh, I should probably turn easy comms off the next time I go edit this mission.
Forward 1-1. Texaco 2-1.
Yeah.
Proceed to pre-contact at 21,000 at 300.
I like doing multi-crew in this too. You know, like I can see where, you know, having a dedicated Rio like the Navy uses is beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not necessarily a rated fighter pilot who's in the back seat. All they are is a weapons systems officer that understands their systems and the radars and, you know, whatever else, depending upon what jet you're
Right.
flying.
Mm-hmm.
But I can also see
For
why
sure.
the Air Force was like, no, I want a fully rated pilot in the back seat.
Mm-hmm. Which is also fair, because if your
Yeah.
pilot gets killed,
Well, I mean, at least in this aircraft too, you've at least got flight controls that you can kind of go with. Yeah, no, I can actually fly the plane from back here. But
yeah.
there's a certain understanding if you understand how the front seat works that you can help your front seater better from the back seat with.
Well, that makes sense.
And I was like, oh no, I know what the front of the F-15 looks like. This is what you need to press. Do this over here, this over here, this over here.
Mm-hmm. I was doing some Tomcat things here earlier.
Yeah, I've taken her up a couple of times. I still prefer the A model over the B model in this game.
Mm-hmm. The A model's really, really nice.
I can't begin to tell you why specifically, because it's a mixture of like the engine scream
Mm-hmm.
and the handling of it, because it does seem like it handles differently than the B model Tomcat. You know, there are subtle differences between the two, and I feel like I can work more out of the A model Cat than the B model Cat.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Well, that makes sense.
Tally tanker, 12 o'clock.
Right.
I went ahead and I moved the AWACS out here too, so it should provide a little bit better coverage for some of the deeper threats that spawn.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that. Oh yeah, tank is just ahead. I'm high though. 25. Gee, I'm down a bit.
Among the things I was doing yesterday while I was building the check ride map that I kind of want to put Mander through once he's ready to go,
Mm-hmm.
is the Vigan absolutely has a poor man's trim system too.
Oh really?
Yeah, you just tap the autopilot it uses to trim on the aircraft to make the changes. So if you need to quickly level your trim out for a given airspeed or anything else, just turn the AP on for a minute or two, let it stabilize itself out, and then you can turn it off.
That's funny.
Like, I've been sitting here taking off and actually using my trim hat and doing all this nonsense like I'm supposed to, and I could have just, you know, bip-de-boop.
It's one aircraft I've never flown. Probably pick it up next sale.
It's a fun one, but it is fundamentally different from anything else I have flown in DCS.
Interesting.
Like, even comparable to other attack aircraft and other platforms like the Harrier. The Harrier's okay with, yeah, no, I'll cruise at like 21,000 feet, everything's okay. I'll go over here, I'll go over there, it doesn't matter. It's all fine.
Mm-hmm.
The Vigan does not like to do anything but cruise from point A to point B high. Which, I mean, that's kind of what she's designed for. I can't really argue that.
Yeah.
And yeah, she can get high altitude. I mean, they used a variant of the Viggen to intercept an SR-71 back in the day, so it's not like they can't go that high. But the specific
very true.
attack platform that we've got is happiest when it is down low in the mud. And, you know, when I was trying to sit there and figure out some of the different weapons and how to make them work and get them doing all their things like the illumination bombs, for everybody else, illumination bomb deployment is usually, you know, either level flight or a shallow dive to get it where it needs to go. The Viggen's illumination bombs are tossed.
Tossed.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
There's a YouTube channel that I've been getting a lot of the information from, and he does a really good job with it. I'll have to, at some point, alt-tab out when I'm not about to hook up to a tanker. So I can get the name for anybody watching. But, he goes through, like, an actual, like, PowerPoint type or Google Slides type presentation.
Oh, nice.
Like, this is the weapon, this is what we're doing, this is what your HUD indicators are going to look like, and then he actually flies it for demonstration.
Huh.
And for the Viggen, like, you start about 120 meters off the deck. And, from there, you have to push to
Cleared contact.
Mach 0.9. You know, you set your offsets and everything else up in the computer first. But when you're actually going to your point, you have to cruise in at Mach 0.9, 120 meters off the deck. You're going to get a little flicker on your HUD that tells you that you got 4 seconds. And then you get another mark at the 1 second mark, which is pull up immediately into a 4G climb.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
And while you're in the 4G climb,
Interesting.
yeah, while you're in the 4G climb, you're holding the pickle button down, and the bombs will come off the jet themselves, and then they won't go out. They will go out, and they go right to the waypoint wherever it is you're aiming.
Return free contact.
So like they're very accurate, and they're kind of bright.
Contact.
You know, so I think it'd be a fine addition to
You're taking fuel.
make with our rotor folk. Anticipating like that kind of a mission being flown. But it is kind of one pass haul ass for all of the different weapons that are available.
Return free contact.
I like that. I'm gonna enjoy trying that out. Now I'm in a pickle. I hit the wake of the tanker and it knocked out one of my engines.
Oops.
Contact.
Oops.
You're taking
You should be able to windmill it and restart it. If not, you can always flip the JFS handle to the side and try and ignite it again.
Mm-hmm.
Return free contact.
Oh, I keep sliding out of the damn booms area.
Contact.
Not by much,
You're taking fuel.
but it's an annoying amount. It's smooth otherwise, but it's not trigger smooth, and that's bothering me ever so slightly. Not because I'm mad at trigger or anything, it's far from that. It's just, I wish my tanking was as easy and seamless as his is.
Return free contact.
He's really, really good. I'm not awful, but, you know, I also don't want to have to put 4 or 5 of these tankers up in a given situation and have people refuel that way. Although that's not the worst idea either, because at least with the NPRSs you can get 2 on at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Okay, and restarted. That was a little sketchy for a minute.
Contact.
I say that's the first time I've ever had that happen.
Transfer complete.
Oh shit, transfer complete. Coming back
Roger.
and reforming right.
And set up these bombs. Armament, tear ground.
Okay, let's go to steer point 3.
3, copy.
Blow something up.
Twist my rubber arm.
Oh no, I gotta go blow something up in DCS.
Whatever do you mean?
In Minecraft. Okay, 45 miles out. And there's a hill. And there's clouds. See if we can't find a break in the clouds. It also lets me observe the target. Set up my one smart bomb to go kill whatever's down there. And we'll come in and we'll make at least probably 2 Mark 84 passes over it.
I don't got any 2,000 pounds. It's 2,000 pounds. 2,000 pounders. Jesus. I got all 500 pounders today.
It's not bad. Not at all. You carry a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be a design consideration I have to think about in the future is putting up 2 to 3 boom tankers
Mm-hmm.
and maybe start doing pairs of MPRSs.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not awful to have
Extra
know,
tankers. No.
extra tankers, so it should be alright. That way folks can get on and get gas, and as fun as it is to maintain a station there next to the tanker, if we got enough aircraft up, you'll end up doing that anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
But that'll let me kind of fine-tune some of them and find an ideal tanker speed for the F-16 and Because I've noticed with the Strike Eagle that I do better tanking when the speed is like 300 and 320 knots indicated at whatever altitude we're doing.
That makes sense.
260, 270, she likes to just, she has to fly with her nose up too high, so it makes it interesting to try and maintain it.
I found with the Tomcat, like 350 knots was my comfort zone.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, we're starting to get some visibility there on the hill.
Yeah, I got the hill there. Just waiting to get down to see around the other side of it there.
Yeah, I'm really kind of happy with that check ride mission I've been building for Mander, because I've got like a road base to land on and take
Nice.
off from with the Vigan.
Oh, good stuff.
I might have to move it a little bit though. Like I found a really good road on the Syria map that like doesn't have trees or anything on its boundaries and anything else, so it's kind of ideal for that. It's just I also kind of need one with a couple of turnoffs on it,
Okay.
so that way you can turn around.
Okay, I'm starting to see some targets here now.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the slightly more dangerous one with the spinny bits on it.
Hello, Cloud. Why do you have to come in right now?
Because we're here to talk about today's... No, I don't want to say sponsor. That would actually probably get me in trouble, but, you know, it's a Final Fantasy VII reference.
Oh,
You, I think, are the same
I see the
site.
spinny bit.
Yeah.
I see the spinny bit.
All right.
Maybe I'll give him a smart one. Well, maybe that's not a maybe that's not a spinny bit. It looks like it though. I'm just gonna start marking stuff. Designate.
Yep, that's the 8. Okay, Master Armon. Air to ground master mode.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull
This
up,
route
pull up,
just
pull
immediately
up,
had
pull
me
up.
black out. Got like 5 Gs.
Okay. 6 targets marked.
Yeah, excellent.
I'd like to extend.
And hot from the north.
Roger.
Single drop, and then we'll pull back out and give it the business. Pickle. Whirling out to the east.
Roger. All right, let's hit it.
kill the BMP. Go ahead. Myself a yay here. Yeah, I thought those shrubs were
Rolling in from the north.
additional components of a SAM system. I was bamboozled by them.
I'm low and down behind a mountain. Approaching target. Up over the top of this mountain. Pickle.
Roger, waiting on your bomb. Sam.
Roger.
Ooh, good effects. Good effects.
I like it.
Yeah, no, it's insane what you can do with a bunch of JDAMs. You got the setup time. You can see where the things are.
Mm-hmm. That was good hits. Nice stuff.
Yep.
All right, RTB.
And I still got some bombs left, so we'll go ahead and mark up a target area here. And we'll give these Mark 84s the old alley-oop. Just trying to get lined up a little better here. I'm just going to set my interval to 350 feet for these. Yeah, isn't that the truth? Welcome back to the chat. Keep positive G on the aircraft, and we're going to dive on down. down in the mud. Full afterburner.
Low
Oh, looking good.
Low
Come on, sweetheart.
altitude.
You can give me 700.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Oh,
Nose-
it's looking real good.
Coming up. Fall line. Pickle. Rolling out.
Good stuff.
Countermeasures dispensed.
Sam.
Throttled.
Second Sam.
Might actually be tracking
He's
the
gone.
bombs.
No, he's gone. That Sam is just going to space.
Alright, let's see how these bombs do. Put those up here and we'll take a peek. Well, the OS is dead.
Mm-hmm.
OS is very dead. Alright. Well, we'll extend, we'll pop back up, we'll look for something else and drop the last two on those. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to the party. Love that I can just put 50 up on the ladder and just go.
Mm-hmm. Stupid amount of power.
Well, that's good, truck. I like flying the platform. I like doing teaching with it too. Okay, so we've got iron bombs on board still. Another pair of Mark 84s on the rails. We are set up for a 2-bomb release at a 350-foot interval. You can see, zoom in a little closer there for folks. Right there. We're in automatic mode for our bombs, and I'm just hunting for a new target. Sadly, I think it's mostly single target tank blinking at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, I'm going to drop the pair. Some of that gopher, I think, might be the ED's damage model for the F-16. I don't know if they've actually revised that one enough to really kind of account for that, because small aircraft like that missing a wing should probably lawn dart itself into the ground at that point.
Very true.
Something like a lifting body, though, like a 14 or a 15 might be able to do it. In fact, one did it in real life in Egypt for an F-15. Landed with one wing.
Did it really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
There's a documentary you can watch on that and everything here on the tube of you.
I'm gonna check that out later.
As dense as that area is, I don't think scanning it with the radar would be particularly helpful for me. Keep looking around here with the pod. Keep coming back to this guy. No good. Well, the good news is that if you can refuel the Fighting Falcon, you can refuel just about anything else on a boom, because mechanically it's the same way. Like, you basically get up there and you end up flying the lights. Really, the only difference is understanding where your refueling port is on whatever aircraft you're flying. The F-4E that we're getting, it's basically centerline, just like the F-16, right there in the spine. The F-15, it's actually here in the left wing root. You can kind of see the door panel right there, just to the right of the canopy rail. The boom is faster, but you have to fly in a particular box before the boom operator is temperamental enough to let you get refueled. The probe and drogue is a little bit slower of a refueling process, but the pilot has more control as far as, you know, actually spearing the basket and hanging onto it, and then there's more wiggle room with the hose. It's a little more flexible. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cruise out here for a minute. Try and get ourselves lined up so we got both of those targets roughly together, because I've got 2 dumb bombs, and they really only go where I point them, and I can only go in a straight line. So, I'm going to try and hit this, and whatever that is, which might already be dead, but that's the thought exercise at least. Yeah, it's just different because you refuel the Hornet and the Tomcat. Boom tanking is a slightly different skill set than the probe and drogue. Mostly because you're basically concentrating on 2 banks of lights that are telling you on the left-hand side how high you are relative to the tanker. Like if you're too high or too low, or you're just right. And then fore and aft on the right-hand side. But once you get on it, you don't have to stay on it for very long. There's something with the radar down there still. Oh, we're only 9 miles away, too. Alright, let's pick the throttles up, get to work.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
All right, turn final.
Alright, coming up for the toss. Pickle button's held. Ball line's there. Pickle.
Over G, over G, over G,
And apparently
over G.
blacking out the aircraft. Did it again. I almost wonder if that's like a graphics glitch.
Well, it very well could be.
Usually it'll give me the tightening viewpoint there, but... Alright, now fast to the north.
Low altitude, low altitude, low altitude, low altitude.
We'll watch this part here. Hey, we killed the tank. For toss bombing, especially with iron bombs, get rid of those fuel tanks because I don't need them anymore. I like coming in low as I can stand. I usually push up to full afterburner and try and get as fast as I can go. You don't have to time the button press in automatic mode. Like that's kind of the difference that I'm using. Is down here at the bottom, which it won't let me do it now, but you can see the previous setup here for it. I was in automatic mode here on the left, ripple single, nose tail fusing. In auto, you have to watch for the pickle lines. Like you'll get the first little bomb fall line that says, hey, you're getting close to your target. You go ahead and you hold the pickle button down. And then when your flight path marker, that little guy right there in the center that looks like a little airplane, passes through the second pickle line while you're holding the button down, the bombs will come off the jet. When I'm doing the toss bombing, I will press and hold the button right before I initiate the pull-up, ease back on the stick to about 30 degrees or so, and then as soon as the bombs come off the wing, you know, I can get out of dodge. I can go ahead and evade and get away or get behind a mountain or whatever it is I need to do. I have found that for best parameters there with it, with the jet, if I can hit somewhere between 650 and 700 knots, wow, miles an hour. I've been spending too much time doing prop stuff too. Yeah, 650 and 700 knots. By the 7 nautical mile line to whatever it is I've got targeted, I'll initiate the pull-up. That's usually far enough away and fast enough that the bombs will go where I want them to go. Not so close that I'm going to get engaged by, you know, every single SAM in a way that I can't avoid. Now, it keeps me out of range of man pads, it keeps me out of range of AAA. Mostly things like the SA-8 or SA-15 or, you know, bigger systems like that are going to be able to track me. Some of them might even be able to launch on me, but a lot of the older systems like SA-2 or SA-3 that have a lot longer lock to launch time associated with them aren't going to be able to hang on to me long enough to shoot me. It's just wherever I am. The bomb computer on the jet will do all of the math for you. So it really just is a matter of you just fly the lines. You know, you keep your flight path marker on the bomb fall line as much as you can because, again, especially dropping iron bombs, accuracy counts. If you, the pilot, cannot fly the plane straight right down the line, then the bombs are not going to be accurate. And the further and further you are away from where you make that release, the more left and right those bombs are going to be and not hit the target that you want. Good morning, Faye.
Morning.
Morning.
I was going to do a whole bit, but I'm still not awake.
Smart weapons like the JDAMs and everything else, you can release them that way. You can do them in a toss. Those you have to actually keep pressing the pickle button every time to get them off the jet. But if you are doing iron bombs, and it doesn't matter what kind of iron bombs they are. They could be cluster bombs, they could be Mark 82s, 84s, you know, any of the dumb release weapons. You can set up a ripple quantity and it will drop that many bombs off the jet in one trigger impulse. Then the trick is that the longer you have to release, like if you're sending 12 Mark 82s off the jet from both sides, because that's all you're carrying there on the CFTs, you're going to have to maintain your flight profile for at least coffee. Coffee is the drink of this morning, Gopher. You have to maintain your flight profile for at least, you know, a good second or two to make sure all of the bombs not only come off the jet, but they're not in your own way when you go to try and turn and get away.
What's the situation right now, by the way?
There are no aircraft up for hostiles because I turned that off, so they are all spawnable when you want them to. And we've attacked waypoint 3. Which is the air-to-ground easy.
Oh. Alright, I'm just trying to determine what loadout I should go up with here.
Whatever floats your fancy there on that one. I was mostly just coming up to do a little bit of everything with the Strike Eagle. Thanks, Truck.
Yeah, like
Shit to follow.
I came up for a sortie. It was good.
Now you
The
have to
reason
go.
being is reason being I got an appointment at noon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we got AMRAAMs on board the jet. I got plenty of gas.
Alright. I'm gonna go out and cause some trouble there. Let me get her airborne.
Mm-hmm.
See if I remember how to fun stuff in her. SDs, fuel tank, self-protect jammer. That'll do me.
All right, guys. Happy flying. Talk to you guys later.
Take care, Creech.
Creech.
Another thing very important for the F-15, try not to put negative G's on the aircraft for too long. And too long is kind of a broad variable there, which is proportional to how fast you're pushing the engines. Oh yeah, anytime. The F-15E uses a gravity-fed feed tank. So if you put negative G's on the aircraft, there's not fuel getting into the feed tank, and if there's no fuel in the feed tank, the engines will shut down because they're fuel starved. Almost as if you
Go
ran out of
figure.
gas. So if you're flying, full afterburner and you're putting 80,000 pounds of gas per hour through the jet, that feed tank is going to disappear very quickly. Put negative G's on the aircraft for even just a dozen or so seconds. So if I'm up like this and I want to get down low very quick, I will very often roll the aircraft all the way over and keep positive G on the aircraft as I pull down rather than just drop the nose forward.
Didn't do it. Ah,
Okay.
right. I actually need to turn the starter pump on. Go figure.
A little column A, little column B there, Twog. Or Trog, rather. Yeah, Trog. Sorry, I had to reread that one.
Fair.
It looks great, especially sitting in the cockpit, but no, there's an actual reason for doing so, because if I just push the nose all the way forward, I'm going to, not have engine, which is bad, especially down low. Yeah, go over today, we're on Syria. But, working on some MIS files and things on other maps that should be just as fun to fly with. Where am I going? Let's go back to navigation master mode. Let's go ahead and put ourselves in an autopilot hold. All right, standard left-hand hold. Standard being the first long little dash here in nav for my bank indicator, which should be a like a 2-minute turn, I believe. It should take two minutes roughly for the aircraft to go all the way around.
What's going on here? Huh. Just had to keep hitting the button until she decided I was in parameters. That's gonna be a lot of excess fuel to burn. Yep.
Well, no,
Alright,
if I pull 9 Gs, it's going to condense the hell out of that, but yeah.
Alright, what is my true heading? should be 187. Oh no. Right. It's in here. Glad I didn't do that.
I prefer not to think of it as a coffee addiction and more like, you know, a daily dose of medication. I do enjoy my coffee. Reminds me, somebody drank all my coffee. I'm gonna have to go fix that problem here in a little while.
See, I could be snarky and be all, I like drinks that taste good, but teach their own.
It is just after 10 a.m. here this morning for me, Gopher.
Yeah.
All right, that's actually a good question there, Trog. The program set that I usually use for all three of my my MPD or MPD and MPCD here, I usually put my air-to-air radar, air-to-ground radar, and targeting pod on my left MPD. It's mostly just kind of habit. On the right, I like having twos. I've been using the terrain following radar from time to time. I like having the options there for it, but that one's kind of optional. And if I'm carrying smart weapons on board the aircraft, I absolutely need the smart weapons page, and I like not having that on the same page as my T-pod. That way I can, you know, scan for something with the radar or the T-pod and then, you know, pass it over to the smart weapon on the other side of the screen. For my center, I tend to do the armament, HSI, and TSD. I try and keep things down here that actually benefit from the color that's available in the MPCD. I might move twos down there at some point too. Really just kind of depends on how JTIDS works and looks and feels and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of the only thing I can kind of see moving from one place to another would be twos. But for now, you know, it doesn't provide me any extra information having additional colors on it, so I keep twos on the other screen because it's just easier for the eyes to fall down to without having to look down in the jet. It'll be interesting as we get the better versions of various target pods.
If.
See what yeah, if.
Unfortunately.
I think Sniper's coming either way, because that one's also going on the F-16. But I don't know if we're getting Lantern 2 or not. There's a lot up in the air on that one, mostly because any of that kind of equipment is filtered through ED and not through the other companies themselves, because they kind of made themselves have the monopoly on weapons.
Okay. Yeah. Occurs to me, I gotta make sure I've actually got binds for, you know, weapon releases.
It's important.
I do. Fantastic. I just need to make sure I've got all the usual T5 up, down, left, right.
Some future update there, Gopher, but not soon. I want to say when they actually get around to doing weapons for it again, the next slated one was GBU-15 and AGM-130. To actually make use of the data link pod that you can put on the jet. But it'll be interesting once we do get them. If we do get them, it's kind of, I don't know, there's a lot going on up in the air that I'm not really counting chickens or
there is, I mean, to be, to not be coy about it, the biggest problem right now is this whole spat, you
Yep.
know, which is, it's something, isn't it?
Really is. Yep.
Don't you love it when egos get involved?
Never used a data link on any jet, but you've flown both the Tomcat and the Hornet. Because those are things that are usually on automatically. Either Jester starting it up or just using the SA page in the Hornet. As long as there's an actual AWACS up there somewhere, it transmits data to the jet, and we'll put things on there like, hey, there's a fighter here. You may not detect it with your own radar yet, but we want to let you know that there is one. So you might have actually been using the data link without realizing that you had.
Where is my... Just looking for my FCS config before I... right. It's going to want me to be in air to ground since I've got bags.
Yeah, the data link pod is really only useful for like cruise missile weapons on the F-18. And I don't think there's actually any weapons right now in the F-16 that needs one.
They do not, no.
Yeah.
You can't put anything data linked off the F-16. Alright, rolling for the runway here. If I turned off my wheel brake. NWS engaged. Yeah. It's all coming back.
Just up here, 18 miles away in a left-hand orbit at 25,000 feet.
Copy that. Well, we'll see if I still got my shit together in this thing. Oh, yeah, I see you conning from here.
Am I?
Well, somebody's conning.
Oh, no, it is me.
Huh.
That's right, it's cold here.
Oh, thing I need to do still. Go ahead and turn on all my sounds. I need to know if somebody's shooting at me.
Tracking.
Exactly.
Almost took the 17 up today, but I was like, I have not spent anywhere near the amount of time I usually do in a given week sitting in this jet. And it feels slippery.
Yeah, I don't know. I love the Viper. I do.
Mm-hmm.
But at heart, I'm always going to be the weird non-American jet flyer, and I know this. This is me. This is who I am.
Yep.
And mind you, the JF-17 is, for a non-American jet, not really weird. It's an F-20, but what I described it as is it's really a griping when you boil it right down to it. Okay, NWS disengaged, running her up.
Reminds me I should probably set up alert command in there somewhere. I don't think Nightbot does that by default. Maybe it does. But I haven't looked quite as deeply in that as I should have yet. But
I know Nightbot's pretty well featured, so
mm-hmm.
there'll probably be something. Okay, gear up, flaps retracting, and I am heading on up.
All right. Well, as soon as you're comfortable, we'll go and we'll call in our first catch of the day.
Mode LD10. They are queued. Radar off standby. Master arm engaged. Yeah. Just need to get on up to your level. Which is going to be hard because I am, again, Only quasi coherent this morning. Went to bed at like 2 a.m. Woke up at 9. Thought, I'm just gonna sleep in, and then I ended up waking up anyways. It's like at that point, it's like, oh well, okay, guess I'm flying.
You're talking about like Persian Gulf variable there, Gopher?
All right, hard climb out. Angels 12 and climbing.
Yeah, PG variable is kind of an older one that we have modified a bunch from, and I didn't build the menus on that one at all, so I know that those are kind of more than a little broken if you don't do a mission, finish a mission, and then kind of set it down. I'll have to add that to my rework list to do, is try and see if I can't fix that a little bit, but we
Angels
can...
20 coming off the burner.
Cool. If it's really, really bad there for you, I can get in and try and reset that server here in a little bit.
All right. All right, and you are seen, flight lead.
All right. Weird air random.
Let's see what they throw at us.
137 for 120.
Tally data link.
Coming off the AP.
On target, ST's engaged. On your wing.
Picking the throttle up just a little bit.
I got plenty of gas to burn, so let's go for it.
No, I was damn near at flight idle.
I mean, at this altitude, yeah, you get efficient.
Mm-hmm. Sirius had some optimizations to it. It might not be the worst thing to try and see if you can run it there. It's certainly not as bad as it used to be back when it first came out. Oh, what fun.
What do we got?
Nails MiG-31.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Okay.
All right, we got the hard pull then.
Oh, don't you love it? Well, we'll do our best.
Mm-hmm. NCTR, positive ID, MiG-31, Bandit 2 ship, Angels 31 closing fast, increasing speed. Looks like they're moving up to Mach 2.
Copy. Kicking the tires here.
Range 90 miles.
Seen. I gotta remember what my antenna elevation is.
God, I love the NCTR system on this jet.
Yeah, really makes life easier. It's about as comfy as really the whole air-to-air suite I've got on this thing. I know exactly what the situation is.
Mm-hmm. The R33 is not. It's a long-range missile and it's a very fast missile, and the MiG-31 being as fast as a platform as it is, it does make it very dangerous. But it does have a serious little drawback with it. It's not an active radar missile. So if you can get away from it, it's kind of a wasted shot for them. They're kind of a one-trick pony. They fly fast as hell and high as hell. I'm pushing up to full afterburn. I'm going to try and get altitude on them a little bit.
Copy. I'll kind of stay co-altitude here. We'll hit them with the high-low.
That works.
Still nothing on radar, but mine's not all that powerful.
Bandits across 50 miles.
Copy. Should be seeing them any moment now.
Magic 45 miles.
Radar down to 40.
Fox 3, lead bandit.
Roger.
Fox
in
3,
support.
trail bandit, and braking left.
All right, pushing in.
Gimbals left. Looks like both bandits are turning for me.
Got my radar on. Everything's right there. It's just, come on, come on. See them. Lock warning.
Yeah, he's tracking,
Launch.
you know.
Possible launch warning. Pushing left.
Pitbull.
Bandit lost lock.
Yeah, he's full defensive. You've turned all the way around.
Good shit. That's what we like to see.
Second weapon's Pitbull.
Still no joy on radar on my end.
Yep, there's the weapon. Defensive.
Oh, bitch. Don't know why she's not giving me it.
I would just check radar antenna elevation.
It was on silent. Damn it.
Okay, recommitting, turn back around.
Copy. Committed. Missile launch. Going defensive.
Over T.
It's not at me.
Over T.
I did not turn on my oxygen. There, now I can breathe. Missile defeated, turning in.
Bandit MiG-31, 25 miles down low.
Copy,
Launch,
that's
launch.
probably why I don't have them.
Fox
Yep.
3.
Tally launch, tally launch. Defensive.
I think there's a SAM system out here somewhere. That's coming from the ground.
Very likely. Missile defeated.
Over T. Over
Pitbull.
T. Over T.
Oh
Over
boy, I
T.
got one merged. Oh, he's
Yeah.
behind me. He's behind me. All right.
Over T. Over T.
Tally
Looking
on,
for 'em.
Aha! Why am I not locking? Hey, you want to give me a lock? Please? Lock? Fox 3. Burning on Bandit low. It's a support. Flash, second Bandit.
I'm trying to figure out who this one is. Oh, that's a 31 profile. All right, slotting in behind him.
Tally, in support. Give him hell.
Fox 2. He's hit. He's out. He's out. He just
He's
ejected.
out. Splash Bandit, good work. All right,
Okay.
that's still got it.
Well, with 7,000 pounds, I'm and no weapons. More importantly, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll escort you back.
Radio check 266.
Turns out you need to actually unsilence your radar to get your radar to talk to you.
Good check.
Isn't that funny?
It's no bad.
Other than that, though, it all went well.
Shot down a pair of 31s on the way home. I think I've actually got Langley on the SRS there. On 266.
Copy. Most important thing to note, and this is just advice for life. Never assume the enemy, because they've got some capability on paper, is going to go into a fight and beat you. That's not how any of this works. It always comes down to the better pilot. Always.
You know, to walk back kind of through it from start to finish there. Me being out in front and having the higher altitude, I reached out and I fired my MRAMs way earlier than I might have otherwise. Mostly because I wanted to try and put the MiG-31s on the defensive. Because if they do nothing, they're going to get killed by my weapon that I shot first, which is technically in range if they keep flying the way they were flying.
Yep.
So I forced them to break up their formation, stop what they're doing. They did take a shot at us, but we got away from the weapon.
Yep, because by that point they were forced onto the defensive and couldn't support it.
So now that they're on the defensive and they're having to maneuver to get away from the missile that's following them, I turned back in, and Faye was pushing in, and we closed the distance. So instead of having that long-range buffer that the R-33 missile provides them, it's now a much closer and tighter fight.
Which is the situation where they're going to struggle a lot.
Yeah, because they are a big, heavy fighter that is not especially maneuverable. I want to say its maneuvering limit is somewhere around like 5.5 to 6 Gs.
It's better than the 25, but it's still pretty sluggish, yeah.
Yeah, because it's designed to do one thing very well. Go fast, go high.
Yep.
So once we get it down into the turning fight and we force them down at low altitude, just like the AIM-54 Phoenix on the Tomcat, the R-33 is a giant fat missile that just hemorrhages energy. When, I will go get a snack here in just a moment, but thank you. It just hemorrhages energy when you are in the low altitude regime. Now, once you get under 10, 15,000 feet, that missile will bleed off power as the moment the motor stops firing.
Yep.
So we got them down into a spot where we had the advantage. And now we're in the knife fight. We went from a 90-mile detection to a 50-mile setup to a 45-mile launch to a knife fight inside of 5 miles.
Yep. And that's really, I mean, that's the thing. You can have the best weapon systems in a fight. You can have the best on paper aircraft in a fight. But if the other guy knows how to take advantage of, you know, your disadvantages, he's going to kick your ass every time. Especially given you and I have honed their particular high-low engagement to a science.
Mm-hmm. Because if they're dodging me, they allow you to get in. And then once you get in, you can either keep them on the defensive or kill them, you know, whichever way it works out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can come back in and pick up the engagement with you and jump in on the fight.
Exactly.
So, you know, even though I fired 3 missiles that went nowhere, it was keeping them without an ability to engage us.
Split their focus, then kill them one by one.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep myself here at 21,000 feet for a minute and take
Get you
advantage
that snack.
of going to grab myself a tasty treat, which is probably going to be a bagel here because it's still way early in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
and
Make it a Giro today.
and top off my coffee in this strange Pima Air and Space Museum cup that I picked up from someplace.
Golly. Yeah. Who knows where that came from?
Complete mystery.
The world may never know.
Yeah. All right, I'll be back in a minute there, folks, while I go get this snack.
Let's see. Oh shit, I'm out of chaff. That ain't good. Fuck. Hi. Didn't notice y'all were down there. And Nixon sent me a meme. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I fly. Oh.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
very tired still.
Is K.
Pilot's getting a snack, but he'll be back.
Cool.
Guess I'll miss it. Pop in to say hi before I go to bed.
Hey, well, it's good to see you, Ketchup.
You have catched up.
Nice catching up.
Yes.
We catch up.
I'm not proud of that one.
Why would you be?
Yeah, right? Ostensibly, I've got something like pride.
Ostensibly.
Yeah, no, it's nice. We went up in a little two-ship here. Shot down a couple of MiG-31s. Dragged them into
Always
the night
good.
fight.
I'm mixing up a little bit today.
Oh?
I'm in Kimov.
Very good. I hear
That's
the
why I
music.
said I'm mixing up a little bit and not like a lot. But
Right.
I also
But
haven't
still.
flown this thing in like a couple months.
Do you hear the music too? Because I hear the music.
I can't wait to fucking put a vicar to some like Turkish drug lord's face.
I can't
Who's
wait.
Turkish, right?
It's hard to say what he was supposed to be. I think Turkish. Not that movie.
Genuinely a fun time.
Oh yeah, Black Shark is it's a fun movie. It's
Like,
stupid as hell. It's
There are
fun,
parts
but
of it
doesn't-
you could enjoy ironically, but there's a lot I just genuinely like enjoy watching.
Oh, it's good cheese, you know.
Good cheese. It's
Oh,
good
okay.
cheese.
I return with the Pop-Tart
Hi.
because I just threw that
To-
whole other plan out at like the window.
Oh, you also returned to Friends.
I did.
Dragged some folks up.
Oh,
I fly.
excellent.
You
Excellent.
fly.
The
Something about you.
Pantheon mission system. Well, for what we're looking at there, specifically for the Persian Gulf variable, it is able to spawn in a set of missions that are already built kind of into it. It's not like it uses a Lua file to spawn them endlessly, so it's each one's only spawnable one time. But the menu is a little squidgy and a little screwed. Actually, Nixon, could you maybe give that one a restart?
PG variable?
Yeah, PG variable.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wait, who's running it right now? Someone running it right now?
I think Gopher was on it earlier. They were experiencing
Oh.
trouble with the difficulty there, or on the missions rather.
Gotcha. Occasionally it janks out. I think it was PG variable I tried to enable like doing more things at once on, and that just like
Caused a problem.
didn't. Free mission server's running from Normandy right now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't
Oh,
know. We
jeez.
haven't a server running PG variable at the moment. Maybe we do. Hold on.
It might have been in the past too. I don't know. I didn't ask
Okay.
that kind of question. But yeah, broadly speaking, the missions are broken up into easy targets that usually only have things like AAA associated with them, to medium targets that got some heavier SAM systems associated with it, and hard difficulty targets that have the best and brightest in there for threats.
And a lot of it.
And a lot of it. You know, usually it's a mixture of both quantity and quality for those missions, designed so that more than one aircraft needs to be able to attack the system in order to be successful.
Teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy that.
It's fun.
Outside of that one, because it's kind of a broad question there on that one, because we don't just do the variable missions. That's kind of good for, like, I really don't know what I want to do, but I kind of want to do something, so no, we'll do that. Like, that's why I'm here on PTTI Syria. I kind of wanted to do a little bit of everything, and I know I can do that here. You know, even if it's not particularly super difficult.
Shit. Don't mind me.
And not particularly
Just,
complex, like an
off-roading.
actual, you know, big mission or whatever. But we also
Big mission.
we also fly campaign missions from time to time, which are designed to really kind of test and stress pilot work and teamwork and cohesion. You know, usually
Teamwork and flexibility.
to keep all of our jets target bound. But yeah, usually those will include things like, okay, now there's a time factor. You know, if you're going to hit this target, it's got to be done before a certain time, or it's not going to happen, which puts an extra little stress on everybody, because it's, you know, now I have to do what I usually do, but if I'm too slow about it, I might miss the deadline.
One of my favorites. You have to worry about collateral damage now.
Yes.
Friendlies in the area. Yeah, they're out there between the objective and you. Be careful.
Final for Alcacer 27.
Copies. Moving off the runway right now.
Alright, then you all have fun. I'll go DP. Good night.
No, always
Just
a
rest,
Take
buddy.
care, Ketchup.
Great time.
Sleep well.
Take care. I didn't realize ketchup was in there. I didn't check the Discord menu when I got
Low
back to the desk.
altitude.
Yeah.
Low altitude.
Chief Ketchup and Nixon.
Oh boy.
Chief is waking up, I think. He's still on his phone.
I'm fine.
Tass and dust. I had to do it to you,
Smell
too.
my ass and I scratched my nuts.
God. Okay. My parachute. I need to disconnect this parachute.
Nick's alarm's going off. Camo doesn't like that I'm going like 300 kilometers an hour right now.
I think it does. That's why it beeps at you. It's a fan.
Oh. I'm gonna go
yes,
clean
kill.
up the easy.
Good deal.
Yeah,
You'll,
we worked the air to ground easy a little bit. So there should be. I think there's an OSA there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So I brought the cam off.
And
time for an OSA violation.
Yep. And then a couple of tanks and some other things there. But Creech put a whole damn stick over it with JDAMs.
I looked over it in Spectator. Like I don't remember what all's down there before I joined in,
Mhm.
but there's still a significant amount of targets.
Yes, there are. I brought up irons rather than JDAMs for my first pass.
Let's see if I can ripple fire some things.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the actual server box is a 10 to 15 minute drive from me over at Nixon's place.
Bing bong.
So we can remote into it and make certain changes, upload missions to it.
I need to get some practice in with air-to-ground ordnance. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean that's kind of the name of the game there.
Mm-hmm.
And today, without the netcode desync and shit, your GB6s should go where everybody sees them.
Praise be. Fuck. That was so weird.
You know what I had on Saturday when I was just kind of tinkering around off air?
Hmm.
I had a JDAM go to 300,000 feet.
Holy shit.
What?
That is.
I had a JDAM fly off the jet and just climb and did not stop. I was like, this is
Criminy.
wrong. This is not how this works.
Eagle 1 wasn't playing.
A 2,000-pound JDAM must into space.
DOD wasn't lying. That glide bomb can glide.
Yeah, the big things that I like, just flying in general, I like the cooperation. DCS multi-crew is insane and wonderful, and I want to do more of that. Looking forward to doing a lot of Wizzo and backseat work in the F4 once it's available.
The sleepy man who just left is quite possibly like the best co-pilot I've ever seen.
Ketchup is fucking fantastic.
And another one of our guys, Frost, is right there with him.
And he's done some pretty heinous things front seat in the Apache.
Absolutely heinous shit.
But Ketchup, man, that's a whole nother level with him. Because especially in the Hind, you don't have any kind of like sighting system that's got advanced optics and everything else. Like, it's all just mirrors
Periscope
and magnifiers.
and a mirror. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's able to just kind of look out the window and go, yeah, here's what it is. It's right there. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, it's right there. It's like 8 miles away. What fucking where?
Ketchup makes good pilots great and great pilots spectacular.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well, it looks like we have another ad break coming up there. I don't know if that's caught people yet or not, but check in with everybody here in about a minute or so. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and come over here and park and put some more stuff in the jet.
Oh man, I haven't played Bush or Tank in a while yet.
I played Samside or
classic.
Shrub earlier.
The classic
that's a-
Kamov game.
Someone get me a Connect 4 edit of that.
God. I didn't close my canopy and ask them to update the DTC. I don't have to have a Makarov smacked on my cockpit glass.
Dum dum dum.
Open the canopy!
Well, hey, if
Rat slide.
you do Apache CPG work, that'd be a fun thing to get in and play with from time to time.
Who do?
All and enter. Give me my
Okay.
stuff. I didn't realize I could carry double racks of the 250 glide bombs. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's real nice.
Yeah, I think they even have the 100-kilogram class smaller ones than even that.
Oh, you could bring those, but why?
That minimize collateral.
Mm. You know what? I'll give that to you.
Okay, you know what I haven't dropped in a hot minute? Sprinkles. Spicy sprinkles.
Engage the spicy sprinkle. You know, Nick's, one of these days, I've got the K-52,
Copy.
and I am gonna get my ass to get up in that. Love to refam with you.
Yeah. One of these I'll actually learn how the INS in this fucking thing works, but I haven't bothered yet.
No. In a helicopter, INS is always like, well, it's nice that it's there, but...
Oh, apparently in the Camel it is kind of sketchy. You've got to manage it like you do in a jet.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Isn't that fun?
it has a habit of drifting in the way that like
Oh.
the Vigan or other non-GPS.
Ooh. Oh, there. Yeah, that's a Sam. Okay.
Fun.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, he hit me. Oh, he hit me
Oh.
good.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
I thought I dodged that. I was wrong.
Yeah, looks like you got hit by Splash.
I was behind a hill. I'm just gonna eat the 13s out before I die.
Well, runway clear, Bottom?
Yeah, it's completely clear. I'm on the apron.
Copy. Rolling out. Nice.
I was down to like 6,000 pounds when I got back to the desk and came into land, so I'm going to be getting gas for a minute.
Once I figure out how to do things properly in Substance Painter, I'm gonna do some bullshit with these paint schemes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, take 2.
I found out that it's actually completely unusable for DCS modules. None of them support Substance Painter.
Oh, what the hell? Well, at least you
Yeah,
got it.
it's all done. Yeah, it's all done in 4096 sheets. So like, I mean, you could plan out skins, but like the actual skinning still has to be done on the flat plane sheets. That's just
Yeah,
DCS. You know?
that seems about right. Why are you wiggling, honey? Is there wind?
Well, the windsock is going crazy.
Oh, okay. So there's some serious wind today. I was wondering why that was happening, because usually she's very polite.
Mm-hmm. I didn't adjust the wind when I made the edits this morning. Apologies, I'm actually having that snack that Gopher made me go get earlier.
Said you go for it, perhaps.
If Mander was awake, he
So
would be very happy with that pun.
I know he would, and I'm not proud of that. All right, waypoint 3. Oh, we lost someone.
Chief, by the looks
we
of it.
lost Chief.
He's switching over to his computer.
Oh, right. I think this is my... Aha! I remember how to set waypoints. You fools, I remember.
Okay, can you drag
Honestly.
Chief back up, pal?
Oh,
I got
I
it.
got it.
I got it. You're fine. Oh, that works.
Beat ya.
You sure did. Sure did. Thank you.
Of course. Total aside here, you know what I did yesterday? Mom and I went to Cold Stone and got ice cream. Because we were both
Nice.
like, shit, we haven't had ice cream in so long. So
There
we
you go.
fixed that.
Mm-hmm.
As one does.
Well, if you do head out to go fly, happy flying, Gopher. Thanks for watching and participating today.
Yeah. Okay, everything's set on the bombs, so I'm gonna turn this to the pod.
15,000 pounds filling the CFTs now.
Uncaged. There we go. Alright, sweet. Everything's set. I'm climbing out to the target area. Put some warheads on foreheads. I don't need to turn my radar on.
£16,500.
That's better.
Hey.
I'm awake now.
Hell yeah.
I had a moment earlier this morning when I was getting ready for stream and everything else. I wandered out to the coffee maker and I looked inside the cabinet. We didn't have any like K-cup pods ready to go.
Oh, heartbreak.
And we finally used up, as of last night's stream, the last of the loose bags that Nixon brought from that,
I have
that
more.
Texas coffee. No, don't worry about it. We're good. Because you see, I have actual coffee beans because I have stepped up my coffee game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been doing the French press stuff, and for the best results with French press, it's kind of better to have the coffee bean and grind it down, and then do the French press that way. Well, if I just hold the grinder button down a little longer, I can get it fine enough that I can actually put it in the little purple K-cup adapter, so I can put it through the Keurig.
Nice.
So this morning I'm standing out there looking at it and going, it's going to be noisy for a second, but
Worth it though.
Yeah. £19,000.
Ah,
Excellent.
yes. You get to spend a month refueling.
It is, without irony, faster to do one of the following. Put fuel tanks on the jet for a reload and let it transfer automatically. Go out and hook up to the tanker. Or just spawn a new jet.
Mm-hmm.
Any of those options are going to be...
You know, it's the same
bit
way as
faster.
that.
Flonker.
Flanker's the same way, yep.
Yeah.
It's,
The fuel tank is large and obscene, and the hose in the ground is small and tiny.
yep. It's a bummer.
At least I'm not going up to 30,000 pounds.
I have, yeah, I mean, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I kinda... Then again, I don't really have a thimble on this thing. It's more efficient than the F-16. In my experience, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, boy.
You're running a 29 engine?
I am, yeah. Single one, but yeah.
A later model single MiG-29 engine.
I mean, if you can't tell by the fact that I am absolutely belching out coal right now.
That's why I was like, I surprised that's more efficient.
Yeah, well, the thing with the F-16 is it's way, way over-engined for what it is.
Mm.
Yeah, so it is very, very, very thirsty.
Refueling complete.
And you can, you know, you can goose it. You can get really, really careful with it, and you know, carefully manage it, and get a decent amount out of it.
But
Okay,
you open the
let's-
throttle up and go full AB with it, and a couple minutes later, you're gliding home.
All right, looking with the camera here, and I think I already have a. Oh God, why aren't you? I need you in point track, homie.
Checking in 226. What's needed?
Lima Charlie 266, the Sarin.
Okay, I think I'm too far out.
What's the plan?
We've been kind of working over the air-to-ground easy
Jeffrey
point,
can't,
but the more that we
track
have, I think
until
we're probably going to turn
like
around and hit
20 or
like air-to-ground
something.
hard.
Something. It's like an arbitrary range number where it actually stabilizes.
Okay, copy that. I'm still a ways out. I'm trying to be pre-active.
Okay. Right. Air-to-ground load.
There's some. I remember there's some filthy stuff I could do with this though. Like I can straight up pick up a target off of ground radar, and filter by what's moving and what isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some fun stuff in Jeff.
Okay, let's set our fusing here to 1,500 feet. Bippity boop.
This cam off skin is so nice. Have you seen
Yeah,
it?
I gotta get that skin pack back because I miss seeing it.
We also got to include the vegan skin that's in there now, and the new desert and green F-15 skins.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of combine them all in one pack again.
All right, back to slaved.
Okay, program 1, CBU 97.
Having an issue with haze. What was the arbitrary range there again, Chief?
Like 20 miles.
20 miles. Okay, well, it's showing me range of 0, so it's definitely not there yet.
Program 2
But
is my
it feels
GDMs.
like Okay, yeah, no, I am in range of the target. What the hell? Why is it? Okay, now it's stabilizing. We're good, we're good. Tally, ground target, contact.
What zone are you at?
The air to ground easy.
Yeah, there is some sort of missile
Pickle.
system down there that was hitting me
Or
from
pig.
really low altitude.
Copy.
Tunguska.
Was it?
I might have it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn! No wonder. I saw the missile trail off it, and I'm like, oh, it's like an 8 or something. I'll just bring down the altitude and chill, and I got fucking triple schwacked.
LS6 is GPS.
It is.
I mean, yeah. Of course it's GPS. I'm like, oh, what else would it be guided by? All right, I've got a pickle off on the target area. I think I'm looking at. Wait, I can zoom. That might be a truck. Well, it's gonna be a dead truck.
And if there's
Alright,
anything else remotely around it, it'll be dead too.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
splash damage script has gotten a rewrite.
Oh, son of a bitch! No, that's destroyed. Whatever that is. I thought I had spotted your Tunguska, but no joy just yet. Still looking.
Big Tungus.
They fixed this camera. This is a lot nicer. It used to lose focus so quickly. That's another truck.
$205 airborne inbound to target area 69 miles.
What are you? Rolling over. Might have something.
Alright, I'm airborne and cruising my way out that direction.
You got a missile launch. Defensive. That's not a... There's something in addition to the Tunguska. Uh-oh. Rolling out.
Dude, my MWS triggered off of that thing, whatever it was.
Yeah, it
You're about,
acquired
like-
a radar lock and then launched on me, so it's
Miss-
something.
Missile self-destruction there, Fager, clear.
Copy that. I'm gonna extend away while I'm searching for targets here. I didn't get a good fix on where he was, unfortunately.
Get down there, see if I can start thinning him out. And not get schwacked by the Tungus this time.
Damn, well, whatever the GB6 went for, it didn't kill it.
It's possible if there was a SAM system down there that the GB6 might have been intercepted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, DCS fixed that thing where glide bombs don't count as, shootable. They are now.
I see. Yeah, that's entirely possible then. I'll have to launch with a little more energy then. Which is doable. Very doable. I was thinking, hey, I don't need to bring up LDs. We're going up against easy. All the serious radar threats are dealt with.
No. They easy sneak up on you with some of their
Five.
shit.
Oh, hold on.
Be advised, we have some manner of radar-guided anti-air still a factor down there.
Yeah, Thessarian said he was arming up for seed, so we should have a bit of extra support there
Sarah's
from the
got
boat.
arms before we take into
Good.
the 5x5.
I do like the new attenuation effects with SRS, even if they do kind of change how we have to fiddle with the voice.
Now, if you want to hear the camos, push 124.
Stand by.
1, 2, 4.
Trying not to be...
No, yeah, you're not used so much.
Cody, 1 checking in, 124.
Never mind what I said about this thing. This
Kind of quiet, but
camera
we're still there.
is really not... Come on. You just got to get onto the tracked vehicle trying to kill me. Thank you. You're a doll.
But engine effects come through the microphone now.
Mhm. Yeah, you were not understandable when you came through a second ago.
Okay. Let's see what I can do to
We'll
fix that.
figure it out later. I mean, I don't need it right now. No stress.
Big.
Is it because it's too quiet, or am I just not clear?
The
Not
launch.
unclear, too quiet. Yeah. If you're keeping
Where
them
are
busy,
Oh, you son of a
Radio check
bitch! I see
124.
you.
That was better.
Tally on, tally on.
Okay, I bumped it up to 10 decibels on the increase for the microphone.
Tally on, low number SA site.
I got the area, but not the target.
50 miles, SAM launch. Just zoomed in, I saw the missile trail go up.
Oh, it's already out.
That said, though, designated.
Which side is
Possible SA3 site.
Is that target type thing?
mission? Get a grand easy. Roger, roll.
Faye, what's the target that we're shooting at you?
SA3 site looks to be to the, the
South,
west
yeah.
side of the target.
Yeah, it looks like southwest of the current smoke that's up.
Another
Missile.
another launch.
Sam.
Gig SA3. Defensive.
There you go. There you go.
That's another one.
Yep, I'm out of ordnance. I'm out of countermeasures. I'm going pure defensive. Here's hoping. I know, honey. I know.
To the mountain, to the ground. So
There
the
we
SAM
go.
site's never found.
Sam's defeated. I'm Winchester RTB.
Good work.
You get a weapon on it?
Site's not dead, but
Did you?
our weapons are out.
It looks like there's hits in the area, unknown yet.
We'll be airborne 66 miles.
They haven't impacted yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saw an explosion down there.
That was probably one of the missiles detonating.
Yeah, I was like popping up pretty high to try and get a shot off on it, but I don't want to get, murdered.
GBs are terminal. I launched on one of the radars, so it should do a decent amount of damage. Looks like it wasn't able to intercept either. Oh, that's going right for it.
Yeah, low blow's dead. That site's done.
Yeah, there it is. Nice.
I think that bomb hit right in the vertex of the triangle that forms the low blow.
Molto bene. I guess I still got the air to ground sauce too.
Yeah,
Love
good
to see
evasion. Good evasion.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You had me worried for a second.
Yeah, no, believe me, I was worried too. Like, oh yeah, oh no,
I
just
don't-
Tunguska. I'm gonna look for a Tunguska. Oh Jesus Christ, that's an SA3.
Saren, recommend pushing to the air to ground hard. Yeah, if he's got harms in the jet, I kind of want him to go to air G hard.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
need him.
Alright, I got a tank. And then clicks out. I'm gonna get a little closer before I fire at him.
I'm gonna let you guys clean that side up, and I'm gonna head to the other.
94 miles.
Roger, 111 miles there myself. I'm turning around for
Yeah,
it.
it's definitely a tank. 72 by the looks of it.
Yeah, I've got a full load of sprinkles and 3 heavy GBUs on board, so I think that's probably better served at the other site.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got
I'll
this.
see where you're at when you re-armed and come up with support.
Sorry. Rifle 55 at the SA3 site.
Oh, there goes the spinny. God, I love Vickers in action.
Who will win? One piece of old armor or one wobbly spinny boy?
It looks like it's completely out of control right up until it hits the target.
I love them.
You know what it reminds me of? You ever played with those those Nerf footballs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you got a good spiral on one of those.
Yeah.
I gotta do the comfy cruise back out. I do love that one of the paint schemes they did for this was just to put it in Ferris.
Yes.
Hell, you got a You got a 18 up on seed. Got you, got me, got Nix. It's a good air to ground setup.
The Tomcat out there too. Oh yeah, right, there it is.
Don't mind me, just fucking with Langley.
Okay, the enemy's got really dense cover. It's gonna be hard for me to spot a lot of them.
Do my job.
Hmm?
Alright, I fucked with Langley.
You fucker.
What?
So Thessarian turned on random air-to-air auto-spawns. It was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with Langley. So I just called it an air-to-air hard.
Your SA6.
Well, I'll load up for air.
Yeah, I might end up on the intercept on that one too.
Oh no.
It'll be funny, you know, whatever way it turns out. And really,
Gotta love it.
that's what Saturday morning is all about.
Aim?
Yeah, having some fun.
Sometimes you just gotta let the hair down and do whatever.
Yeah, I like Pilum having fun. Pilum having fun is always good.
I'm very, very fond of it myself, I must say.
Put on some tunes. That's what I've been missing.
There you go.
Gotta put on Red Rock for Mother Russia.
Oh, you know what? I hadn't mentioned it to you yet because I just recently finished up, but I updated the NTTR 75 mission.
Oh yeah?
I added in a new special mission to attack the Clown Museum.
Oh my god.
It's something that I had promised a long time ago to somebody who has an aversion to clowns.
Understandably, really.
Because there's, you know, it actually exists here too in the state. It's in Tonopah, so it's way up north, sort of.
Tonopah.
And it's a clown museum that is adjacent to a graveyard.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, no, it is creepy as shit. So what I did was I went on and I did the little geolocation for it, and I found as close to the point that I could on the map for NTTR, and I built a chemical factory there with the static objects and everything else. And I put
Produce
some
clown gas.
right, you know, and they've also got
Laughing gas.
They've also got a toilet because there's a water closet or water closet WC that you can place down, and I just put like 40 people out in front of it and some fires because it's the gateway to hell that the clowns are using that are going to be invading the NTTR.
Oh my god.
And you know, borrowing a page out of 1989's Batman. You know, the clowns are producing gas, and the cap targets that are there are all CE2s with smoke generators on it performing aerobatics over Tonopah.
I love when you're having fun.
So it's a special mission to go shoot up.
SA6?
SA6 altitude ceiling is approximately 25,000 feet.
Shoot up.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm still here.
Oh. Your mic just like went quiet after the word shoot up, and then like just.
I immediately.
He had to respond.
I immediately responded to somebody, and it was Thessarian. Thessarian was asking about the altitude ceiling. I'm in
Oh.
SRS. So my push to talk is push to mute for SRS.
Yeah, no, I do the same thing. Yeah.
Yep, same.
Those bandits are within 35 miles now. Oh, no, okay, there's Langley. Langley's out in front of me. Good job, Langley. Nails, MiG-29 type radar, 1 o'clock.
These bad boys are buried in there somewhere.
This is a weird angle.
So yeah.
Yo, I know I'm gonna slice part of this pie and just be like 30 fucking tanks there.
Oh no, my landing angle was weird.
Oh man, you know what I wonder? I wonder if I can get Phil Lamar's clip as Bernard Shaw from Mad TV talking about the car wash that was allegedly using nerve gas, and that was like a whole skit in Mad TV.
God.
Wonder if I can isolate
That
that.
TV was underrated.
It really was.
Remind me, default fighter runway, Alcacer.
Alcacer, yep.
Runway clear, Alcacer.
Hey, that rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
As a heads up, looks like we got some overlapping SA-15s down there.
Oh, what fun.
I'll just ripple off my arms towards the spiciest target and see about supporting Langley, who's on double the problem.
Roger, I'll continue the objective and try and put some spicy sprinkles on it.
Roger, recommend you going low and fast. There's quite a bit of layered air defense out there.
Problem is, I'm seeing plenty of corpses down here.
Okay, you gonna pop. Oh, hell yeah. Kill
Low
or be
and fast
killed.
is like the F-15E's love language, so this will be fun.
Fort 1-1, Magic 3-1, Bra 094, 430 at 6,000 knots.
Looks like Langley has already engaged the target. There's a Phoenix out there falling through space.
Oh, Langley's your wingman. Cool.
092, 424 at 14,000.
205 defending, breaking north.
Got a dead pixel on my screen. It's driving me fucking crazy.
There's one on my Quest 3, but fortunately it's kind of out of the way, and it's really hard to notice a dead pixel in VR.
Yeah.
Job, Langley.
Well, yeah, you love to see it. I'm going up with the typical Jeff Seed package here.
That'll work.
I
Somebody-
cast LD10.
Somebody in the... Oh, that's the Syrian. That's right in
Ah,
front of me.
damn it.
Harlem, SA-2 or SA-6, which one you want dead?
Get the 2. I can fly over the 6.
Okay, I think I somehow just spotted an infantryman from 10 clicks out, but I am like not seeing anything else down there.
That just seems like... That seems right.
Colt 2-1, Magic 3-1, Bra 174
Good job, Langley.
at 24,000 knots. Fort 1-1,
Magnum
158, 411 at Magic 3,
defending SA.
58, 450 at
I'm really happy with our Navy boys. They've really picked it up.
And Spike,
Alright,
probably.
I'm just gonna yeet rockets over there. I'm gonna yeet rockets over there. I'm gonna see what happens, because I'm getting low on gas. I don't want to be here forever.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, there's that site. Come on. Come on, smart page. There we go.
Getting a little bit of bleed through now, too. Yeah, I know you want to be in air-to-ground config because you got the tanks. I got you, baby.
Defending Sam. Good hit, the Syrian.
Excellent.
Yeah, so Ketchup rewrote the splash damage crit. Oh, that's a missile. Okay.
You'll have
Okay. Okay.
at least one SA-15 and an SA-6 site down.
1, request bogey dope.
And I'm hit.
Colt 2-1
I'm not down.
Langley pushed to support you. How good?
I'm not happy, but I'm not dead.
at 13,000
Yeah, alright.
knots.
I had to see she can still take a lot of damage and keep on trucking.
I mean, all my APs are out, my A-burst is out. And I don't know where that missile came from. Well, I do, but I'm turned around now.
Honestly, 1-on-2 against a couple of MiG-29s, that's always going to be a rough proposition.
I'm gonna get these bombs off the jet. I'll be right with you.
Yep, I got 6
There's
weapons.
Tungus down there, so I think.
Can't believe I still took off from the Taro. This heinous.
Getting airborne out to sea, but it'll be a while.
I had to find myself the necessary pilot in DCS.
Oh, you might be pretty good in the Harrier too, but can you fly it at night?
It's not
No,
applicable.
no, yeah, it's not built for that.
JDAM's Ripple 3.
ET launched on.
Gotta love Flanker's trick,
Mm-hmm.
or Fulcrum's trick. God, I can't wait to get the Fulcrum back. I know I could just fly the Flaming Cliffs Bird, it's basically got the same flight model, but I want a clicky.
Right. Pickle Pears, CB-97. Good hit, the Thessarian. These guys are clear.
Love to see it.
Oh, God.
I love how polite this Betty is.
Yeah, these guys are.
Oh, it's trying to intercept. It's not going to, but it's trying to intercept. And here comes the thunder. It said, though, that looks like the site. Extend from that, and then we'll take a shot at him.
Raise wheels up, receiving gap station.
Pleased to know that the cluster munitions are working like they're supposed to again. The problem with the belugas were
Wow.
splash damage script related.
There was, we just have normal poopy cluster bombs now, but at least they don't blow you up.
I really gotta change my programs. I don't know why they are set to 8 and 10 respectively.
Turning back in the site, drop more canister.
Okay, LD10, ST10s. Oh, right. I forgot. I have to use the special options to set that shit up.
Oh, that explains it. The literal only thing down there is a Tunguska.
Oh my god,
absolutely
Chief.
tucked in somewhere.
Oh my god, Chief.
What the hell? What the hell did you take
Why the
off
fuel
with?
tank?
Why not? I think at that point is the better question.
Because
Good
Because
job getting it in
I
the
need
air,
fuel.
but fuck, man.
the real answer is I can do math and down the wing, so it goes that hard.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't actually choose some pounds, which is nice, because in the Harrier I usually
Triple
do a lot
pair,
of loitering and just
CB-97.
pointing stuff out.
Target's SA-15.
All right, so what are you guys gonna go attack?
Heading
We're up
hard
at
the
the air
moment.
to ground hard. Yeah.
Okay, I will come do that because I don't want to just fucking play whack-a-mole with the Tungus alone.
Yeah.
I'll finish the Tungus for you.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem, friendo.
We're hard. Oh, it's way over there, Palmyra. That's a lot of Tungies. Holy shit.
Well,
Or you're gonna have to fly like 100 miles and everything's gonna be dead by then.
Mm-hmm.
Real.
Real.
active. I should probably set it for
You know the
self-protect.
rules, and so do I.
There are definite 2S9s down there trying to track me with their radars. I'm getting the actual mud returns from them.
Alright. Ground radar's on and I'm headed out your way.
Roger, we'll probably tag out here in a second. I got a new target for the last pair.
Oh, what waypoint is that? 16?
16, yep.
Set. Just gotta make sure my jammer's set up. Alright, cool. It's all good. Sure, I can't do the really fancy shit that the 16 can, but I make do.
It's a good jet. It's a good jet in good hands.
Eyes
I
on Chunguska.
just
Ripple pair,
I love Jeff.
Winchester RTB. .205 out to the west.
1-2, airborne turning to 092.
Come on, hit the Tungus. I want the speed to kill the Tungus. And that's a 13 down there too, Nixon.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna grab behind to take off from the North Fob, which is 174 kilometers out, and go on a road trip and do that.
Okay. Advisory for the area down there, we have 2 S6s at waypoint 16. SA-13s at waypoint 16.
See you in an hour.
And probably Shokas. Yeah, I'm gonna come back with
Copy.
a
T-10
nine.
ARM headed out that way.
Gonna come back with a JDAM loadout.
Hell yeah.
Help clean house.
I just got these things in self-protect, so I get to do the fun weasel shit.
No, there we go. I actually tapped it back into the channel. Hello, everybody. Welcome back from your adventures in Guitar Hero land there, Ihort.
Dart, Chungus.
It's fucked up that the Hydra doesn't spin. Everything should spin.
Probably 45 minutes an hour or so there, Ihort. It's going really well. We got people on.
Good kill. God, it's still like 30 fucking nautical miles. Okay.
45 to an hour, Anihorn? I could fly a whole sortie in 45 to an hour. And that's just the
Well,
stream time. Like, I gotta...
you have to take into account the Ironheart startup time now. Come on, be fair.
Oof. Plus, you know, I'll probably be back at the desk flying or doing something after the stream. I've got some missions
There.
I've working to put in too.
All sorts of things.
Moving to poke the hornet's nest.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Don't tell me that. The pressure's on now.
Yeah. To quote Soviet Womble, it's just Counter-Strike. Let your hair down, mate. So, keep it easy. It's been going well like that today. We've been jiving and working and making it happen.
How dare you?
Have a good time, or else.
You son of a bitch.
Right there to air freight. How stupid do you want to go? Shit, I'm on board for stupid. Do you want boss fight music?
What,
Is that even a
freak
question?
is someone talking
266 is when
One
most of
second, let me look up the code.
about?
Oh, the Saren's gonna call
Ah,
in the
busting out this
hardest
old
one.
chestnut, eh?
It's time for expert mode.
I was there when that shit was being put together. I know
Mhm.
the old magic.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, come on, somebody go active.
Come on, go active, shoot at me.
Come on, I'm right here.
Come on, kill me.
Come on, you want to shoot me. You want to shoot me so bad it makes you look stupid.
Come on, shoot me. Come on. Ah,
Look,
Kill
I'm right
me.
here.
Kill me.
good
Ooh,
man.
Big John, haha.
Big John.
Haha.
Alright, ready?
We love Big John.
Arnold Schwarzenegger impression power hour. Brought to you by coffee.
I think Langley's still a little ways out.
Come on, come on. There we go.
Magnum.
Go forth, LV-10. Oh, good shot. They definitely shot at it. But it got through. Good kill. It's not every day you get to watch a Tungus get wasted by an ARM.
Hey, it's just what I do.
Magnum to
Hell, that missile's still on fire when it hit him. Oh.
I
That's what you
rescued.
get for playing with fire. You get burned.
You traded, though. You took out 2 of the Tungies.
Yeah, the Tungus, because they're the only things left down there, so,
I'll try and take him with JDAMs if I can.
Oh,
Come out.
yeah, you got it. That said, getting to be lunchtime,
Mm-hmm.
and I gotta go get a Euro in my body.
I understand. Good flying, Faye. Glad you were able to come
Oh,
out.
it's always a pleasure.
I've never rolled the counter on the disc this far back.
Oh yeah? Tell us you should cry about it.
You want to go for a 4-bag ferry flight in the Hind?
I think I can get away with one.
No, I mean, we should just, you want to build an operation where it's a 4-bag ferry flight with a Hind?
Yeah, go in there to kill 4 targets and leave.
Alright.
Or we could do it
Peace
Ukrainian
out.
style. We're gonna like rocket the fuck out of an oil field.
Damn right.
Ooh, that
Alright,
shit sounds
peace.
fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Take care,
Peace.
Alright, take care.
That actually does sound fun though.
I mean, especially if the terrain's good and you got things in there to avoid. You know? Because it's about getting to your primary target, which means that you can't just, you know, smack everything in the forehead on your way through.
You'd stay low and just haul ass.
Real vegan hours.
Yeah, but at like a quarter of the speed.
Mm-hmm. Or less.
Or less. Probably less. Fine though. I will put on some music before I take off. And it'll be chill.
On final for Alcacer. 6 miles. Should probably be in navigation master mode. Three down.
Got everyone
lock
taking
cars
off.
Down.
Not graceful, but I fat.
Low altitude.
Altitude
Low
here.
altitude.
I know, Betty. Coming into land. Calm down.
Ow, dumbass. Operation kill everything before Nixon gets there.
I mean, I'd be kind of expecting that, so, you know, it was whatever.
No, I'll save you a truck. I promise.
Thanks, buddy.
I will kill all the Tunguses though, just for you.
Thanks, buddy.
Big Tongass. Big Tongass.
I have made my mission to go in there and rescue Faye. I got them out. Well, that's my objective now.
Actually, observing those Tunguses, the changes they've made to some of the munitions have made it so the Tunguses do actually shoot their missiles at certain munitions now. They did
Nice.
not do that previously.
That's good.
Well, they had done it before, and then they took it away for a little bit, and doing it again.
I mean, I've talked to Kitch about this before. They can never decide what version of things they want to add. The version of the Tungus we have shouldn't be able to shoot their missiles. It doesn't have the high quality radar of the M2 Tungus. But it's kind of arbitrary what they do with ground units, so.
Mm-hmm. I remember the epic duel that I think Nixon had with a Tungus.
4.
Yeah.
Kept shooting my fucking Vickers down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how?
This is foul. Am I really I'm gonna be the closest one to these fucking planes, aren't I?
We have someone there on the intercept, so we can take those if Chief doesn't need it.
That Sidewinder? No, that's Sidearm.
Alright, I've directed Thessarian and Langley to go kill the problem. To make good speed for it.
Chiefy, please help.
Oh, those are MiG-25.
It might be MiG-25s, but our boy up there's in a Harrier.
I've killed a 31 in the Harrier. He can make it.
Okay, he's in a fat Harrier.
Yeah, he is flying an abomination. We'll take care of it.
This Aaron's like, I've killed a 31 with a Harrier. He'll be fine. It's like, it's in a fat Harrier.
You can kill a lot of things with a 31 if you get in the jousting range. It has literally no flares, so if you just dodge all of its missiles, I actually would say the 31's the easiest to kill in like anything. A-10 helicopter with an air missile. You can just bait the 31 close, you just win.
Yeah, like we were discussing that one earlier.
Right, burners, going for the shot.
It's an interceptor through and through, so it does two things really well, high and
Sorry,
fast.
then what's your range target?
Anything outside of high and
15.
fast,
Closing fast.
it's
Copy,
painful.
take it.
And once you get into the knife range, you're basically fighting a 5G fighter.
The one relative right to you, far trail for me. You can vector on him, that'd be much appreciated. I got him. Yeah, I got him.
But absent any other weapons, really the only option Chief has is to just get in the control zone and hope for the best. Until somebody can come along and kill him.
I would 100% have to emergency jet though, which would not make me a happy camper. The whole reason I put this load on is so I could fly this far and drop the bombs.
It's understandable.
Fox.
They're engaging. Okay, parking brakes on. Armor fuel.
I feel safer already.
Fox, okay.
They have actually done exceptionally well. Very, very pleased with how they do now.
Mm-hmm.
Request refueling.
I'm being genuine about that.
Mm-hmm.
Request rearming.
Thank you, Clouds.
Copy.
Useful.
They've actually got
Pitbull.
Thessarian and Langley both pincering these guys.
Recommitting.
I'd say the odds are pretty good you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Check in with Langley here. It's Nixon on his cruise.
I'm not sure if I splashed the missile or if he just went straight to the dirt. I think it was optional. I think so. Right.
Phoenix is making its death dive. Oh, is it going to be good?
Splash.
Good hits, guys. Well done. We'll go back to Nixon and the Great Cruise. Here we go. I just set the camera up like this, and it's like it's mounted on a rail, attached to one of the struts.
Nice.
£16,000. Got an ad break about to start.
Yeah, I got 5 targets picked out, including 2 Tunguses and SA-13. 20 miles to target.
Excellent.
Nice. About 70 miles.
Thanks for the help, dear friends.
£19,500.
Did you catch me on 266 just like 30 seconds ago? Just wondering. Okay, just making sure.
Clipper times 5.
Three.
Refueling complete.
I like how the GBU 54s have that laser seeker head on the end. It kind of reminds me of those like dual purpose pens that you could use for like a stylus
Mm-hmm.
or a pen.
Or a
A
stylus
real
pen.
pen.
Rearming complete.
Shack 2 Tunguses, Shack SA-13, Shack BMP-3, Shack tank. 5 out of 5.
Damn, son.
And it's not hard.
Sometimes,
No, but still, well executed.
sometimes you just have to get in there, get that free throw. I still can't get the free throws. Shack tank.
What?
Shaquille O'Neal. Bad problem with free throws. Slam dunks things.
Oh.
I'm not that old, Nixon.
You look like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I know you. You're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. My dad lost a lot of money on you. You can tell your old man he can go up and down the court all day.
Then a man pad. Nixon, you want me to save a man pad for your blow up?
That's fine. I've got rockets.
Alright. There's still a decent amount of tanks in Beach 82, so your missiles would actually be useful here.
Cool. 60 miles.
No, congrats, Frost. And
Hmm.
good job, Lady Frost, getting the present that you were looking for. Got a model that was discontinued that was going to be a lot of money to get. Apparently, it was already a gift that's been purchased for Frost
Aww.
as an ATC graduation gift.
Oh, you graduated?
Not yet.
Oh.
I
Let's
think,
say
I think
yeah,
this
yeah.
is one of those where it's like, I'm thinking about getting this out of the other, and it's like, you need to go open this box.
Ah.
Five inbound to waypoint 16, are in wall-to-wall with J-dams. The plan is to get there in orbit while you're closing the distance there, Nix.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, speed, distance, time calculation. I'm bad at math. No, 30-ish minute. Yeah, 30-ish minutes.
How many kilometers?
114.
That sounds about right.
See, what we need to do is do like Airwolf and just strap some jet engines to it.
Yeah, I did, but the thing is, those engines depart from my aircraft and go hit the enemy.
Suboptimal.
Hmm.
This failure will be noted in the Mill Design Bureau's legacy.
Yes. I got her trimmed out. Set and AP's pretty good.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Alright, I'm okay. That was very strange. Dart truck. Jesus. Oh, that was a little spooky. I just got into like an instant snap roll pseudo flat spin in a hurry. That's like never happened before.
Damn.
Managed to catch that sneeze before it hit the stream. Let's set up our bomb programs while we're here.
No, I've finally gone through the external tank on the internal.
Operation Discarded Lasers now active.
So that external tank bought me like
Most
60
of the flight
kilometers.
distance. Yeah.
It's actually 70. That's good to know.
Sometimes it pays to know your maximum endurance.
Mm-hmm. Usually doesn't come up, but yeah. Honestly, I think I could have done this without an external because the range on this thing is surprising. But like if you're just going in a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather have the extra for combat.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, setting up a mouse spotting orbit. Max conserve. Waiting for Nixon to get here. Blow himself up.
And we crossed it. We're only 99 clicks away.
Got stern problems. I feel bad for you, son. Got 99 clicks, but a fuel tank ain't one.
Actually, he's using attackers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling attacked. Hey, Papa Flare. His name I haven't seen in a minute.
No, there's nothing over here. I don't need to pop any flares.
Nice.
Pretty thick cloud layer at 18,000, so I'm gonna stay below that. Shouldn't be any threats I can reach up there.
Yeah, I'm up at 25.
Yeah, there's probably clearing. There's scattered clouds at 18 over the target area.
Hey, Smoky Snail. It's going rather well. How's your day going?
How close are you, Nixon?
90. 20 clicks.
Copy.
You might have been wrong. I might still be on the external tank.
1-2, topped off.
205
Well,
arrived over
I mean,
halfway
it's
point.
ghetto, but that'll work, I guess.
What?
So I've never actually used ASIM fuel tanks in this thing, but the Harrier apparently does not have a fuel transfer between left and right wing tanks. So I looked at my tanks, and my right wing had like 2,400 pounds, and my left wing had 500. So I just turned off the left wing fuel pump, so it equalized.
Wow. I mean, it works, but you're right.
Apparently Langley got shot down in the area too. I'm trying to pick
I
them
only
up.
see one.
Hmm.
Oh, Langley's, you're gonna have to fly like another 40, 100
Other
kilometers
direction.
over the way.
Okay,
Yeah,
never
it's
mind
like,
then.
it's
We'll
like
just go
100
Faye.
kilometers south.
Okay, so a relevant factoid about DCS. DCS is kind of the last in a long history of games that stretch back to the Flanker series that we're all using the Caucasus map for pretty much ever. Its modern roots kind of take hold in lock-on modern air combat, released around the early 2000s, which then eventually became A10, DCS A10C, and Black Shark 1. And it was at that point they were like, why don't we merge these things together and make it work? And then we got DCS. Major leaps forward as far as things looking good and everything else is DCS 2.5, because up to that DCS 1.5 was limited to just the Caucasus. Even the NTTR map used technology that was not available for DCS version 1.5 or earlier.
No, they had a special like open alpha version you could download. The only map available was NTTR. The big thing with that was it used the new graphics rendering engine, so all the lighting was a lot better. It's what you kind of know of now in DCS. But that was a change around 2018, I think.
Give or take, yeah.
And then they updated, they redid the Caucasus map. If you think it looks iffy now, you haven't seen anything. The trees were sprites. That was fun. Then 1.5.
Yeah. DCS for a long time did not have a whole lot of full fidelity aircraft. And what full fidelity aircraft they did have, which is the ones that have like all the little clicky bits in the cockpit and everything else, were also somewhat limited. Like you had the Harrier, which is not limited as an attack platform. It does really well in that role. But before that, you had like the Mirage 2000, which the M2K is not a bad jet by any standard, but it didn't have, you know, long-range radar missiles like AMRAAM on board. You really didn't see a lot of those until the Hornet was released. So it really isn't until like 2016, 2017 that DCS really kind of hits its stride with a multitude of aircraft coming out, whole new mission capabilities, and really kind of showing the age of a lot of the older stuff. A lot of what we're doing here, just to kind of give a little bonus one specific to what we usually do in Pantheon, is oh, it's a what are we drinking that was done. Oh, that's fine. We'll do both. Coffee. Coffee is what I had. I've just finished my second cup for the morning here. But yeah, a lot of what we do tends to be combined arms type stuff. We like working with one another and trying to find ways to make attackers and fighters and Navy jets and helicopters all kind of have a way to be invested and work together to attack a point. it really pays off dividends when it's working well together and it's flowing. Like our last teamwork Thursday, which is Thursday nights usually when we try and get together and focus on the combined effort. You know, getting everybody to kind of work together, play off of one another, and focus on a single goal for a training sortie. We actually had an incident where I forgot to turn my RWR on in the back of the jet. I did my startup, I was loading up for air-to-air, and somewhere in my brain went, you're doing air-to-air stuff, Pylon. There's nothing in the back seat you need to turn on. You know, you don't have a targeting pod. You're not carrying anything that needs a laser. You're not dropping bombs. So it's all front seat work today. I forgot to turn the RWR on, which is in the back seat. So I get up there, I'm cruising along, I'm happy as a clam, I'm out in front, and I see, you know, what looks like a white missile trail coming up. I was like, well, that's either a white missile trail or it's a river reflection on Caucasus. Let me look at it for it. No, that's definitely a missile trail. Why don't I hear anything in my RWR? Why don't I see anything on twos for all of my friendly aircraft that should be painting me with a search signal behind me? Oh, damn, I forgot to turn the damn thing on. Jump in the back seat, flip the switches for it, hear the damn thing going off, and then roll to try and defend, almost too late. But one of our rotor folks had already killed the sight that shot at me, took out the straight flush that was guiding the SA-6, and the missile without any kind of guidance self-detonated, and that was that.
That shot had been about 5 seconds later, you'd have been dead.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. No question.
Thanks, Reb.
Yep, thanks, Reb.
$50 clicks.
So right now I'm just doing orbits up here. I've programmed all the bombs. So as soon as Nixon gets in and is able to start seeing things, to shoot at things, should be able to get in and help out. The target area is roughly in that vicinity of that runway that you can see there, kind of in the center of the screen. The little tiny dots you see right off the end of the runway are a mixture of living and destroyed vehicles. That's where my pod's looking right now. Just about 10 miles away from it right now.
I am crabbing so hard right now.
Grab.
Are you actually on the internal yet?
Yes. Yes, I am.
140 kilometers in that one tank? That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
How do,
Well,
can
about
you
like
jettison those? I've actually never seen a hind. You can jettison those, right?
I can jettison, but the problem is I can either jettison all 4 of the inners or the 2 outers.
That's not ideal.
No. So the tank is staying there. I cut the transfer to it, but
not that big of a deal.
no, it had been off for a little bit by the time I noticed it, but not that long. So I mean, you're probably looking like 120-ish.
It's amazing. That's the second multi-100-pound piece of dead weight in that aircraft right now.
Oh my god.
The first is sitting in front of you.
Nixon,
Yeah.
to 077. You're kind of steering off there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just correcting my flight path, and I'm going to resume.
Keep it station, burning holes in the clouds.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually run one of those externals all the way out, at least not for a long time.
think one of the campaign missions that we do, we should do a long rotor flight and have enough other shit going on to keep the fixed wing folks entertained for a couple hours.
Hmm?
Not a long, uneventful rotor flight. Kind of what we were talking about earlier with things to avoid and pieces to choose to engage, that kind of deal.
The targeted end of a long rotor flight needs to be designed well, because we need to be able to kill everything with the weapons we have, because we're not going to be able to rearm like normal.
Yep. That's the idea, is that it'd be something like a troop insertion or an extraction, so you're kind of providing cover for that kind of thing, and link off a few light vehicles, maybe a couple heavier vehicles. Things that if you've only got a fistful of weapons to deal with it, it's not the end of the world. A lot of things that are vulnerable to gunfire. No, we can get the Apache to go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Mm-hmm. Striking a facility is fun too, because we don't get to do that kind of thing a whole lot.
Mm-hmm. That might be
I
what
would
we
like
do.
Nixon to have to ferry bombs 400 miles.
Well, we can do like a facility crack on it or something like that, and then, meanwhile the fixed wing efforts are to keep the skies clear overhead and deal with
I'll
like
have to see if there's
radar
any
threats.
cool things you can transport with the Chinook. If there isn't, that'd be so lame, but honestly, I'm not expecting much meaty. Especially for early access modules in the past, and they've set a good precedent exactly.
49 clicks. We're almost there.
Check, it's burning holes in the sky.
2500 from bingo. Actually, I'm gonna set my bingo just a little bit higher, because I do have to fly these ways back to get to at least an airbase.
There, made my Wizzo look out the window too. Never mind the fact that it's also me. Okay, factoid about the F-15.
I think I see you, Chief.
I'm at 18 right now. Plum's
Yeah,
way
that's about
higher.
right.
I'm at 33.
Yeah, that's definitely Chief.
The F-15E Strike Eagle is one of the first aircraft designed on purpose with CFTs that are bolted onto the jet. It's not the first time that they did that for the F-15s, but making it a much more streamlined portion of the aircraft means that they aren't as draggy as a lot of other CFT type pylons that you see on other things, like the terrible looking F-16 that has them along the spine. Now it does limit the aircraft a little bit. Like, she's not as agile as a C model F-15, both because of the extra guy in the back that actually takes up some of the gun pod space for the ammo drum. Like, I've only got 510 rounds in the gun on the F-15E, where some of the other earlier models like the C and some of the A model F-15s had a little bit more volume for gun space, because it's all taken up by the guy in the back. But yeah, the CFTs give it a lot of extra range. It's a little more G limited than the F-15C, but once you get the fuel out of the tanks, so you get down to just the internal tanks at around like 13,500 pounds, she really does nimble up a little bit too. There's a definite feeling of better flight performance, better turn, that kind of thing, once they're empty. It is not as good as the C. The C should still be, you know, technically on paper, assuming you got two pilots that are exactly the same, the C should be able to outmaneuver her in a fight. But it's still going to be a push. believe too that the F-15E is its primary predecessor aircraft, like the one that they did a lot of the extra work to try and figure out how to make all that happen with, is actually the F-15B rather than the D. That would make sense, but ANC
Put
or
on
single
your nods
seats.
and turn the gain all the way down.
What's up?
Put on your nods and turn the gain all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
see
bloomed
anything?
out. I can't see anything.
Bro, E90's so capping. Why is
E90
E90
is
always capped,
absolute.
bro?
I don't know.
But anyway,
Oh yeah, you could see. No, you go ahead.
yeah,
I'm 12 clicks now. What am I looking for? I see the airfield.
Okay, airfield units spread out in past the city. So you're coming in towards the city, right? The city's in front of you before the airfield.
Mm-hmm.
Past the city, in between the city and the airfield, spread out to the south and north of the airfield,
Okay.
but
I got
not
some
past
targets.
there. So if you draw center line of that runway, there's nothing east of that.
Copy. I'm picking up
Threats
targets.
are BMP3s, BMP2s, BTR-82s, and a couple tanks.
No trucks or anything?
Not that I've seen.
Alright, cool. Petrich isn't picking out what they are yet, but he knows they're there, so if they're all dangerous, I'll just hit them.
So
I think
yeah,
this one's going to be an 82.
A and C model F-15 single seaters, B, D, and E models, all two-seaters. I think the EX is a two-seater as well. I'm not familiar with that one at all because I really haven't done any reading or looking at it or anything else, but it's an interesting concept for a home defense fighter. Be interesting.
SAM component of some sort. Is that a site?
It's the rest
Yeah,
of the site.
those are
I've
just-
got that
those
targeted
are
with
just-
bombs.
Yeah, those are just two launchers. I would leave those for Plum.
Rifle BMP.
I got two tanks that you should prioritize before you run out of missiles. One of them is smoking, probably half health next to those SA-2 launchers. The other one is actually just the thing that you just did. If you track that back towards you by about 300 meters, no, that's actually, where is that at? Sorry, northeast of what you just hit by about 100 meters is another tank.
Got it.
I believe the F-15E's first combat debut was Desert Storm. It had been existent since '86. I want to say that was our first actual combat use of the jet. Okay, master arms on.
Rifle tank. Try target.
Ripple,
Good
ripple.
check. Yep, that other.
TTI 1 minute 20 seconds.
What are you hitting?
The SAM site and some of the little blotchy areas around it, probably half those vehicles might be dead. I don't know.
Got it.
Bombs are passing over Chief right now.
Comforting.
You're past them. That would have been mildly hilarious, though, if you caught like a GBU 31.
Yeah, you shouldn't have existed here.
All the places in the sky to be, this is not the one to be.
Track BTR, did you?
Not seeing any other targets now. You said there was a man pad down here somewhere?
I already cleared that out for you.
Oh,
Two
come
more
on,
tanks
2,000
next to-
pounders.
Fire. Okay, so there you go. Fire closest to the southwest side of the city. Literally 50 meters from it is a tank.
Okay.
Let me see.
The
The fire to your from your most right, the rightmost smoke. There's a tank pretty much on that. The smoke that looks the biggest is the burnt up BMP2. There's a tank 50 meters to the northeast.
Rifle. Got him.
Wah, that got him.
Damn, I've been on that max conserve game, gang. Look at that. I've been like 500 pounds in the last 30 minutes.
It's a smoldering tank. The SA-3 site. Or 2 site, rather. There we go. That's what I want. Yes, I know, Jed. I'm doing 30 units of AOA. Just live with it. On a Tomcat, so I'm not going to flat spin into the sky with it. In hot from above.
Alright, Nixon, reference SA2 site to the southwest 50 meters is a tank. It's at half damage, so it's already smoking.
Guns.
I don't see it, but I'm gonna get rockets down on that fucking site. Rockets. What? I think that's our tank.
Guns SA2. Check SA2.
Let's fire coming up.
Thank you.
Check, I got it. BMP2, 30 mil was shooting at you. I just got.
Good work.
That's Another tank, yeah.
Okay, let's get in nice and close. Try and pick out another missile.
Wait a second. Negative, that BMP-2 took me in PWS, so we still
Pull
half
up, pull
alive.
up, pull up, pull up.
Shack SA2.
Lost a missile pylon, but I've still got 3. Fucking AI, dude. I was queuing up where those tanks were at, like, over and over again, and he just wasn't seeing the tanks. He was seeing the SA2 site all night long. And a truck, but not the tanks.
Glad to know Petrovich has his priorities.
Or the BMP.
I think this SA2 site might be done. Oh, got 30 mil coming up.
Pull up, pull up.
Petrovich, he ain't obscured. Fucking shoot him. Rifle.
Now I got his attention for you.
Shark BMP-2.
Good hit.
What? Negative.
Oh, what do you mean?
He's not dead.
Hmm? That's a BMP-3.
I know it is.
I killed the BMP-2.
I'm getting locked by something.
There's still 2. Wow, enemy fighters just came in.
Yep, I'm up on air guard duty. Langley's here too. Roger, Langley, I'm with you as well.
The fuck? Oh.
Got a little bit left in the gun.
How many missiles you got left, Nixon?
2.
Copy. There's 2 tanks that need killing.
Got it. I'll gun the BMP. I'll hit the tanks.
I'll gun the BMP, it's safer.
Yep.
Just gonna find it first.
Positive identification, Bandit 2 ship, F-14. Range 63 miles.
Copy, to well ahead of me, so.
Now get their attention and we'll clean them and fry them. Okay, got 11,000 pounds. 160 in the gun.
In guns, BMP-3.
Magic 3-1. Springfield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Bandits are picking up their pace, 50 miles in closing.
Closest one's at 60.
B90 spotted. Rifle.
Jack BMP-3.
Coming up to zone 5.
Shack T90.
Good hit. Other tank is what the one I was previously referencing with the BMP. It's southwest of the SA2 by quite a distance. Actually, more west, southwest.
30 miles, Fox 3.
I'll find it. You're good.
You mentioned the closest one or both?
closest bandit. The other
The
bandit's in
problem
trail
isn't
about
me
15
finding
miles.
it, it's Petrovich.
Got it. Launching on service 1.
Roger, cranked right defensive.
Fox 3.
I wish if you like held a button, you could override and be like right fucking there, and he'd go, "Oh, okay,
Pitbull.
that'd be nice."
Come back here, Maverick. I'm not done with you yet. Nine miles, Fox 3.
Eyes on tank.
Splash bandit.
Rifle.
That's stupid.
Come on, where's his friend? Where's his friend? Nope, no time to worry about that.
Fox 1.
He's dead.
Defending.
You're killing the tank.
All the SA2 components down?
No.
Okay, Petrovich just ignoring them then.
He must have shot past me.
Was locking me.
It's the planes.
SA2 components destroyed.
Fox 1.
I don't think there's any left. I'm doing low flies right now.
Mm.
There's the bandit. Alright, I got the bandit locked up. If that sparrow misses, I got him.
Roger. Think it's run out of energy.
Yeah, target's cold to me right now.
Defensive.
There's a Ural apparently.
Okay.
Fox 3. Yep, SAM site, SA2 down there.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Where is
it's
it?
in the actual SA2 site. Next thing you got
That's
it.
what I thought.
Inside the actual SA2 site, Ural.
Oh, he's really, really bleeding this IMRAM out of power.
There he is. I see him. I thought he was dead earlier. He's done.
There's an SA6 launcher somewhere.
Merged. Oh, I got you now, bud.
Magic 3-1. Springfield 1-1.
I say 6 launcher.
Cub 2P25, yeah.
No, you don't, bud. Box 2.
Over G.
Oh yeah,
damn
I
it.
see it, Nixon. Where are you at?
By the SA2.
Okay, do you see where the destroyed SS6 is?
No. Reference SA2 to somewhere it is.
Turn around. North to the SA2 by about
Eyes.
200 meters. Keep coming around.
Good hit.
It's on a road. It's on a road. The
Oh,
last
okay.
launcher is like literally parked in a road.
Damn, I hope somebody clips that.
Road just the rest of the destroyed SS6s. Keep going left. Keep going left. Like way left. Like 10 o'clock right now. Keep going left.
Eyes.
More.
Yeah,
Hit him.
he was definitely pushing for it. Just kind of waiting on him to either try and draw lead or make his move so I could try and snap out of it. But
Alright, I'm bingo. Going home.
as soon as I heard the Fox 2 call, I kicked out flares and throttled the engines. Make sure that I didn't eat Langley's missile.
Got him.
Alright, 205's RTB.
There you go, grab Faye.
1 2, Delta D6.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and settle this thing back in the tarmac there, and I think that'll be it for the stream, as we're 30 minutes over our usual time, but oh, thank you, Frost, appreciate it. That was a stellar 1-2 punch there, knocking that guy out. All right, Langley, I'm going to go ahead and head back to base, and then that's going to be it for the stream here for me for now. I got to at least take a break for food.
Bag of friends to
Oh, you
hit.
don't want to fly all the way back, man?
No, I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna grab Faye and then take it from airfield.
Wild mount.
Them. If that wasn't clear.
Did you plan to make it back to a blue airfield
Yes.
with the fuel? Oh, cool. All right.
I've got plenty. I've got like 3/4 of the tank left. Well, the external was 4. It was to make sure I could get back.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, so let's see. I dropped iron bombs off the jet. I did toss bombing with the jet. I dropped J-dams off the jet. I didn't do anything with the laser-guided bombs, though, unfortunately, because those are apparently worked. I couldn't change the laser code even in a cold and dark jet.
Yeah, no, that's a known bug. They only respond to 1688 now.
Yeah, which is dumb. And we got into some air engagements, even ground strafed some targets with the gun. So it's been a good day getting everything done. Oh, and we picked up gas too, early on in the stream.
What's the nearest airbase?
Nearest airbase, let me measure it for you. Okay, no, okay. You're 82 miles from that one, 94 from that one. Okay, so now the nearest base is Alcacir, which is from you. It's going to be, let me switch to meters.
Say call is 76 miles.
They call friendly?
It's blue.
Say call is blue. Okay, yeah, Saikal would be your best bet. Saikal is blue? Yeah, it is. It is blue.
It's actually not too
Alright,
far from one of
Nixon,
my.
go. Yeah, you might be able to go on the way. 219 for 138 kilometers. If you wanted a detour to pick up Langley's pilot, it would probably be an extra 40. To go to Langley's pilot, you'd go 200 for 84 kilometers.
Got it. Okay. I should have the gas for that.
Yeah, so it'd be first leg to get to Langley, it'd be 200 for 84,
Request
85,
CSAR.
and then from that you would go 245 for 63 from when you pick up Langley. So 140 in total.
I should be able to make that.
I mean, you should also, since you're done with fighting, you should be able to jet most of your stuff and make yourself more dynamic. So you'll be burning less fuel than when you came in.
Yep.
That was good.
If I switch it over to rocket or bomb mode, I can drop pylons that way, but it's in a set order. We'll see how that goes.
Got a little bit of gas I could burn. Just gonna put it in Baby Buster. It's been a good morning for flying, though.
Yeah, it has. All right, flip to bomb mode. We'll see what it does.
You have to remember your left wing or whatever is piling damage, so you're not, it's not gonna. You might not be able to take the rocket bottom. I don't know.
Nope, no dice. It's not working.
No jettison it'll blow at all.
I mean, well, no, not that, but I can dump the inner pylons.
That's good enough.
Yeah,
Nah,
honestly.
missile racks don't have much drag anyways.
Nah, they don't. They're fucking wax.
Get rid of the big draggy fuel tank in the rocket pocket, yeah.
Damn it. I hit the wrong button. I wanted to turn the radar to standby, and I turned my navigation system.
Suboptimal.
Yep.
And I've still got, okay, like 10 rounds of gun for self-defense.
Wow. Alright, we're doing a quick in-flight alignment again. So I can come in and land.
With 980 F.
There we go. We're back in business.
Damn, I've flown so long in this area, I think I can count that as a deep strike. First time done that. Happy about the extra fuel.
Thanks for the support, by the way.
No problem, bud.
It's good stuff. Everybody working together. From LD-10s knocking down Tungies and bombs and fighters overhead keeping the other fighters at bay.
That was that last minute cover. Ooh, thank you. That could have gone bad. $69 clicks from Langley.
Nice. Langley, it might please you to know Nixon's out there picking your body up. Past you from will
It'll be
actually get
extra
to
to go back
home.
to Birmingham.
Sorry, say again?
Past you will get to go home.
Can you take me to Birmingham? Oh no, that's too dangerous. I'm not flying there. You're in Syria.
Tell me
Yeah.
when he takes me out.
Yeah.
I'll drop you off at the Tesco's outside of town.
If you're willing to fast rope, we can discuss it. Because I'm not landing in Birmingham. Okay, the moment I touch down, the tire's gonna get fucking ripped off the helicopter. Someone's gonna break into my cockpit and stab me.
Landing gear touches the ground. Why am I on cinder blocks? They stole the struts too.
It was worse than Detroit. I get shot at first in Detroit. I know it's coming.
Take him to Detroit. Oh God,
No!
no!
Please!
205 final Alcaciri, runway 27.
Harrier maximum speed run. Oh yeah, 99%. Dive. Oh, she's buffeting. Oh, it's too much. 0.93.
I like that there's a little light in the Vigan to tell you when you're going transonic.
It's the ego light.
It's like a little amber light in the front right-hand section of the cockpit, because under load, that's about where she ends up. It's about Mach 0.97, 0.98.
Damn. Oh God. 500.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Just inject water into your engine. It works like gas, right?
It's in fact does actually.
Hello.
Oh, it doesn't like that.
I'm going 270 indicator. My Doppler's telling me I'm only going 222.
Doppler just can't keep up.
Wind.
The fuck did that runway go?
Hasn't moved.
Alright, we're about to see if a 500-pound wing fuel imbalance will fuck me on the vertical landing.
On a vertical landing? Shit.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Weight imbalance matters a lot more in a Harrier than a helicopter does because it's not balancing like a pendulum on a rotor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I was like, shit, that sounds bad.
I can't fix it in time though. If I want to balance it, I'd be at like 500 pounds of fuel, which doesn't give me much leeway to like land.
No.
Down
It's
and
not.
clear at Alcacir. convenient shelter for me right here.
Lang is having the internal discussion. Do I have enough mine to reach the boat, or fuel to reach the boat? Like, do I have enough fuel to rescue everybody and get home? Everyone's having a fun time with gas right now. We're all running against our,
Gas,
More-
gas, gas.
normal limits.
A touchdown at 500 pounds above bingo.
Gee whiz, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Getting a little
Low
crab going
altitude.
even. All right.
Low altitude.
Strange sensation. Oh, pick up. Water? Water? Okay.
Boing.
All right, folks, I'll be right back.
Mhm.
All right, everybody. It's been a fantastic flight here for us today. But we're going to go ahead and close things out here, at least for now. If you like what you see, appreciate all the likes and the subscribes. They really do keep the channel going and flowing. I do make use of that to try and make things better here a little bit and 1 or 2 steps at a time. If you appreciate all of that, but subscriptions aren't your thing, or donating your Amazon Prime freebies there, you can always just donate directly with coffee.com/PylamJRamar. I appreciate all of that too, and I will use that money for coffee. And as you heard tonight, at least a couple of times, I've had a couple of cups here this morning. Now you can also catch this and other VODs there on the YouTube channel at YouTube and at PylamRamar. And as far as our normal week-to-week things that we've got going on, Mondays we got Helldivers 2 starting at 6 p.m. Gonna be running around on that and squashing some bugs or shooting some bots, whatever it works out. After that, usually do classic games on Monday night starting at about 9 p.m. Pacific. Fridays we have our Arma 3 Antistasi, where we are in Kamlo Nam battling against the invaders and the occupiers. That starts at 6. And then, of course, Saturday mornings right here, we are back in the Flight Seat Simulator room in Digital Combat Simulator Saturday morning, going up and doing airplane things. Sometimes there's missions involved. Sometimes it's, just kind of some casual flying. Sometimes it's educational and teaching. Really kind of bounces between all of it. So, whatever people are here for, I'm here to try and help provide. And that starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. I hope you really enjoyed times out there today. I certainly did. And we will catch up with everybody soon. So, as always ask for consent. Try to communicate as best you can with your partners. Try to be genuinely decent human beings. And we will catch up with you and meet up with you another day. Thanks for flying, folks. Pylum out.